Welcome to part 3 of the series, Love, Dates, and Heartbreaks. Today we are focusing on the fine print. For those who have been following this series and for those who are just now joining us, this is a series for people who are dating, for those who used to be dating, who want to be dating, for high school students, college students, graduate students, singles, married, and if you're single again. There is something in this series for all of us. This is a series that is for anyone who is serious about romance and serious about long-term relationships. If that's you, say amen. If that's not you, say wait on me. Hi, my name is Tiffany Norday. I work here at Sycamore Creek Church as the worship producer for the South Lansing campus. And we're about to have an exciting conversation about love, dates, and heartbreaks. This is going to be very interactive, so I am inviting you to talk back to me throughout the service, either in the chat or out loud. In the sorority that I am a part of, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, we have a slogan that says, "This is a serious matter." Reading and understanding the fine print on anything is a very important thing. But unlike products and contracts where we can pick up a box or a bag or a document and turn it around and read the contents of what we are about to consume or agree to, well, it's just not so easy to turn my significant other around and read the contents of their human nature, character, emotions, thoughts, past or future effects that it will have on me as I consume their version of love, relationships, and family. Now, if I could have found a picture to demonstrate that, that would have been sweet. But we're going to talk about the fine print in a different kind of way than you might have originally thought of. For instance, have you ever watched others make relationship decisions that undermined their own relationship beliefs or boundaries? I know I have. That could be painful to watch sometimes with family and friends. However, the funny thing is, this is really easy to see in others, but virtually impossible to see in the mirror for ourselves. Part of the reason that we can't see our own mishaps at times is because love and romance can be like a fog. Thus, consequently making it hard to see bad relationship decisions in the mirror. For example, when I was engaged to David, my husband now of 11 years, I remembered how in love he was with me, that he uttered these words out of his mouth. "Tiffany, I love you so much that there's nothing you could do to make me mad." I thought to myself, hold up, OMG, backspace. He's going to be in for a rude awakening when that day comes. I don't know when that day will be when I make him mad, but it's going to come. And his dreams and hopes are going to be crushed. Remember, at the beginning of this series, when we talked about the myth of the right person and how these myths that we have or have had were or are constantly at work and at play in the background of our thoughts that operate as truths, a lot of times which fuels our decision making, either for good or for bad. Now, the myth is not that there's not a right person for you. There can't be a right person for you. The myth is once you meet that right person, that everything will be all right. Everything is going to be fine and dandy. We're not thinking about insecurities. We're thinking that we are going to somehow morph into a better person for another person overnight and come as one, as the Bible talks about, and all the people that we went to church has told us was going to happen. Well, guess what? None of that happened overnight. Me and my husband have since jokingly talked about writing a book entitled "What They Didn't Tell Us About Marriage," because we felt lied to, especially after we fell out of the honeymoon cloud. No one gave us the fine print of marriage, but we learned along the way how it has refined us into new people. The fact is that we are bringing our authentic selves to the relationship as is, like a used car, to go into this new chapter in life, living together as opposed to living life apart. Myths are so harmful because they fuel our fantasies about who we want, what we want, and when we want them. Thanks to our society, we are oftentimes trained to fantasize about finding the right person, but we almost never fantasize about becoming the right person for our person. We have this idea that as soon as I meet them, I'm going to be fine, I'm going to be better, I'm going to be happy, I'm not going to be lonely. These are all myths. All of these things will still happen to you in marriage. If you are married or used to be married, answer these questions for me. In marriage, did you always feel fine? No. In marriage, did you always feel better about yourselves? No. In marriage, did you always feel happy? No. In marriage, did loneliness go away completely? No. But this is not meant to be a discouraging thing at all. If we can shift our planning and constantly prepare to be the right person for our person, then we're going on the right path to doing life together rather than doing life apart with our person. These are just things you need to know before entering, so your expectations are established in truths and not myths. Because when myths are crushed, that hurts. Because we thought they were true. What we do need to keep in the forefront of our thoughts and actions is to replace those myths with truths. Are you becoming the person that you are looking for is looking for? Or are you becoming the person that you married was hoping for? Here's your chat question. Have you ever expected a relationship to solve all of your problems or make you happy for a lifetime?